Hello Divination and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to add real-time Ajax search onto your Divi website. This is the final result we're aiming to achieve. So without wasting a lot of time, let's dive in and let's get started. All right, so before we get started, let's take a look at the Divi Ajax search. Now, this can be found in our Divi marketplace. At the moment, it is 40% off, and this is during the Cyber Monday sale. So you have to get this before this expires. But of course, if you do get it after, the cost will be $29. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to our website and start installing it. So I'm going to show you step by step how to do this. Now, the link to this product will be in the video description below. And I also forgot to mention that the products that are purchased from the Divi marketplace come with an unlimited website usage and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you try it out and you feel like this is not for you, you can always get your money back. All right, so now I'm logged into my WordPress website. So the first thing we need to do is to go in and create a page, which is going to have all our search. So first of all, I'm going to come over here to pages, click on add new. So this page here is going to be called my page, but of course you can name your page whatever you want. So there we go. I'm just going to call this my page, and I'm going to use the Divi builder for this. So I'm going to go ahead and click on use Divi builder. Okay. Now for this, it would be easier for us to build this from scratch, but as you know, this takes a lot of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a pre-made layout. So the pre-made layout we're going to use is called online store. So let's search for it. And here it is. So the page we're looking for is this one here, which says the shop. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And then I'm going to click on use this layout. Now all the elements of this design are going to be installed on this page. Okay, so it looks like everything is ready now. So here is our page. And as you can see here, these are all our products. So there are a few tweaks we're going to do here to make this look much better. So I am going to go ahead and delete some of these sections that I don't need. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to get rid of this one here, get rid of this one too, and also this one. So all we have now is this main area here. And we also have our products that are showing here. Now, you also need to make sure you create your products before you go ahead and start adding this on your site. The reason being is if you don't have your products all set, you are not going to be able to see the Ajax taking place. So let's go ahead and publish this page. So what I'm going to do next is to open a new tab and install the plugin. So I'm going to come over here to plugins, click on add new. So this is going to allow us to add our new plugin that we've just downloaded from the marketplace. So I'm going to click here on upload plugin, and I'm just going to go now to my computer and find that plugin. So here I am in my downloads folder, and this is the plugin. It's called Ajax Search. So I'm going to go in and just drag it into position here, click install now, and this is going to install our plugin. Next, we need to activate the plugin. So I'm going to go ahead and click on activate. So now that the plugin has been activated, the next step now is to add it onto our site. So we're going to come over here. So making sure that everything is all saved here, I'm going to refresh this page just to make sure that I have all the modules that I need, because this plugin is going to come in as a module. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click here on this plus button, and we're going to add a single column. And now we're going to search for the Divi Ajax. And here it is. I'm going to select it. And there we go. So you can see now this has been added. Now we want to make sure that our search here is just above the shop. So let us drag it and place it here. So this is where we want our Ajax search. Now let's go in and configure it. So I'm going to click here on this gear icon. So now we're going to go into our search field placeholder, and we're just going to go in and just type search our products. So this is going to be our placeholder text. Now over here, you can also go in and specify how many results you want to see when you start searching. And over here, we also have the date, and the order is in descending order. So you can leave that if you want to. It doesn't really matter. Next, we're going to come over here to search area. So we have our title, we have our content, and we also have our excerpt. So it's going to search around these parameters. All right, so moving on, we're going to go to our post types. So here we want to make sure that we choose products. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Next, we're going to come over here to display. Now, as you can see here, we have this search icon. So you want to make sure that it's selected so people know that this is where they need to go to search. Next, we're also going to add our product price here as a search criteria. And for our number of columns, we are going to set this to 4 because this looks neat when you start searching. And then we're just going to activate this as well. Now we're going to come over here to scroll bar. And here on the scroll bar, we just want to make sure that this is set to show. And then we're going to save. So now it's time to see if this is working. So I'm just going to open this in a new tab. Or in fact, before I do that, I just need to exit the Visual Builder so we can see if this is really working. Now I know here that my products are named product A, product B, product C. So let's see what happens when I start typing here. So now you can see that my products are showing here as I start searching. So this is pretty cool. And if I remove that, everything goes away. So let's do it one more time. There we go. So now these are showing as I'm typing. But of course, we need to further customize this. So let's go back into our Visual Builder. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into our module settings for our Divi Ajax search settings. And we're going to come all the way down here to the background. And we're going to add our background color. So I'm going to click here on this plus button and just paste it. Now, if you want to use the exact same colors as I'm using throughout this tutorial, I will leave a link to the post in the show notes below. All right, so now that I have this all set, we can't really see the background here. So what we need to do is to add some padding to this. So I'm going to come over here to spacing. And for the padding, we're going to set this at 50 pixels. So now we're going to make sure the 50 pixels is around our module like that. Now, of course, you can design this based on your color palette that you have on your website. So what I'm going to do next here is to come to our design tab, and I'm going to go into our search field. And I'm going to start here with the field background color. So I'm going to click on this eyedropper tool and paste my color like that. So now that's going to be our background. And as you can see, we can't see our text here. So what we need to do next is to go into our field text color and make sure that it's set to white, because that makes it easier for us to see what is in there. So if you wanted to further style this, you can also go into the row settings here and add your background color like that. And now you can see we have a background color. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back in here and go to design, click on border, and we are going to look for our field border. So I'm going to search here. So here on our field border color, we need to change this to white. So now you can see it is easier to see and read. Now we also need to look for our search icon color, because as you can see here, this doesn't look great. So let's search for search icon. And here it is. I want to change this to white. And also, if you want to increase the size, you can increase it here. But you know what? I'm okay at 16. So the next step now is to look for our loader. So here it is. I'm going to click on the loader here. And we're also going to change our color for our loader and set this to white. Now we need our search results box. So we need to search for that as well. And here it is. This is our search results box. So we need to go in and change the color. So if you want to use the exact color as I'm using throughout this tutorial, I will leave a link to the post in the show notes below. So now that we've added our search results box background, we also need to add our search results background. So again, I'm going to click on this plus button and add the same color. So next I'm going to customize our title. So I'm just going to search for it here. And we want our title font here to be all caps, and the text color here needs to be white as well. And we also need to set our excerpts color. Okay, so here we are. This is our excerpts. So what we need to do here is to change the color to white. Next, we're going to look for the price. So again, I'm going to search for the price, and we are going to set this to white and our font to semi-bold. So pretty much this is all we need to do here. Now, the reason why I was adding all these colors is because we have a dark background. So having white as the text makes things stand out much easier. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and save. So it's time now to do a quick preview. So I'm going to save this and then exit the Visual Builder. So now let's see what happens when we search. So now you can see here that when I search for product, all our products are showing now. So there you have it. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and do follow us on our social media platforms. By doing so, you'll be notified every time we release new tutorials. Until next time, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.